Okay guys, so this is just going to be like a quick introduction to combining like terms with using a model. You guys are pretty familiar with models. We did them all through the integers unit, so this isn't really a new idea. We're just applying it to a new skill, which is combining like terms. So as you can see here, this is an example of an assignment you would see. The key for the tiles we have, let me change things up here, right? The blank ones are worth 1, the dotted ones are -1, same thing with x and -x. So really it works the same way that it worked when we did integers, so the models are the same. So we're going to look at this first problem, and it says has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shaded negative ones, and 1, 2, 3, 4 not shaded ones or positive ones. And the instructions say to write an expression for what you see and then write the expression in simplest form. So what we see here is -1, 2, 3, 4, 5, -5, and we're adding that to 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 4. So when we combine those to get them in simplest form, we can do it the same way that we did modeling with integers. So we can just cancel off the ones that cancel out, and we are left with -1. So that would be our expression in simplest form. The next thing, the next example has one positive x, a negative x, another positive x, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4 ones. There's a couple different ways you could write this, right? We're going to kind of do it the long drawn out way, and then as long as you get it to simplest form, you'll be good. So we have an x plus a negative x plus another x plus 4. Another way that you could write that would be x minus x, because remember, adding a negative and subtraction are the same thing, plus x plus 4. So now we're going to combine our like terms. I'm going to circle, so we have an x, negative x, positive x, and we'll change colors here, a 4. So when I combine my like terms, I really have two positive x's, so there's 2 positive x's, so 2x plus negative x plus 4, which is actually going to be 1x, x plus 4. So that would be our simplified expression. So the models are just a visual way for you to see what's going on. And really, like I said, you could kind of work this the same way. You could say, okay, I'm going to cross these ones off because I know they cancel out. And then what you're left with is x plus 4, because there's nothing to cancel this one out, and these don't cancel out because they're all positive. We're going to do one more really quickly together. So we have -2x right here, and we have plus 1, 2, 3x, and then we have plus -2, because we have -1, -2. When we combine those, these are like terms, and -2 plus 3 is 1, which is 1x, plus -2, which is really x plus -2, or x minus 2. So all you're doing is using the models to kind of get a visual representation of what we're doing, and you can treat them the same way that we did with our integer models for the most part. Notice that for these ones, just the numbers, so like the ones are little squares and the x's are big rectangles. You're going to want to keep that in mind and make sure that you do that so there's a difference between your tiles. And that is how we use models to simplify algebraic expressions.